Pew. And we in there. Peace and love to all the guys and the goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planet. How we living out there, good people? What's up? Come on in. Come on in. What we doing out there? What y'all doing? Cat mates? Peace. Salute. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Have a seat. Have a seat. Yep. So, I'm good. I hope everybody doing good. We got a, it's somewhat quick one, right? So, I ain't gonna try to waste your time. We got 7533. N is for neon. And we still got the neon guide that I gotta do as well. So, be looking out for that one. The neon guide. So, we're gonna check out this one. Maybe it has some correlation. Maybe not. We're gonna see what's up with the color. Because, I actually happen to like the color neon. So, hold on. Y'all gotta say, get yourself together. It's okay. Before we are no longer able to debunk the fable. Anyways, anywho, I hope everybody good. My apologies. We do have numerology. We got the letter N, but we got an actual SCP number. So we got 7533, and it tallies down to 2. All right, so let's get to that numerology, shall we? Run back. All right, let's get it. All right, so we got the number 2, feminine in energy, correlates with the moon and Cancer, in the 4th house. Cancer in the 4th house, more than likely. It's gonna be Cancer in the 4th house. All right, so we got the positive, easygoing, mild-mannered, patient, agreeable, considerate, cooperative, gracious, kind, a peacemaker, caring, persuasive, charming, receptive, diplomatic, understanding, modest. On the negative side, we have petty, small-minded, deceptive, apathetic, shy, weak, hoarding, cruel, super sensitive, impatient, insincere, uncooperative, sly, and inconsiderate. Occupations, okay, because we just don't know. It's neon, we don't know. With our occupation, we got a poet, musician, psychic, editor, draftsperson, computer programmer, botanist, chemist, what the hell? Stat. Okay, there's something to do with status. I'm gonna have to go back to that one. All right, librarian. We got a secretary. We got engineer, naval officer, mediator, abundant healer. That's an accountant. They put that all together. You got your words jumbled. Healer, clerk, designer, a caterer, cook, artist. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff coordinated with the number 2. Let me see what got with these tidbits, man. I ain't trying to drag this out. Just like, dang, there's a lot of stuff on that mug, right? The rulership for the 2 is over the lakes, the ponds, the streams, the water towers, the public places, beaches, docks, harbors, basically all bodies of water. The color that correlates with the 2 is cream, green, white. And the tarot is the high priestess, and she says secrets are revealed, mysteries uncovered, center balance that holds together eternal opposites, link with the new moon and unrealized potential. Okay, there we go, Academates. And if you're new, that's what we do. Yeah. And I hope you got what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're going to get to what it is that we do. You know what I'm saying? But
SCP-7533. N is for neon. The entire idea behind evolution is that creatures will naturally evolve based on their surroundings and situations over many generations in order to best be suited for survival and reproduction in their surroundings. Examples include giraffes developing longer necks in order to reach taller leaves, thus making them more likely to survive and reproduce, continuing the trait, or a fruit developing a tough exterior to prevent it from being eaten by a certain type of animal. Creatures in the SCP universe, despite being anomalous, are generally no different and will often adapt to their situations to best ensure their survival. SCP-7533 shows us
For the
a
most
rather
part,
unique
some.
creature that has adapted to a rather unique location in order to continue to...
Because I'm going to simply say this. Some stuff don't need to be reproducing. You know, like the splicing stuff that y'all be making. Yeah. Some of that stuff need not. You know what I'm saying? I seen this rabbit cat. It shouldn't be happening. That right there, that's not for us.
feed and survive.
A lot of it going on, though.
SCP-7533 is the designation for an adumbration, meaning a shadow or faint image, resembling a mature deep-sea anglerfish, which roams various metropolitan areas in the island nation of Japan. Although it prefers these areas due to food availability, it remains outside of beaten paths, moving through dark and enclosed areas such as back alleys, subway systems, and maintenance tunnels for most of its time.
He said an angler.
While in a passive
anglerfish?
state, it appears as an incorporeal space marked by significant refraction, akin to the effect observed over hot asphalt, surrounded by a pink umbra. The entity only becomes active when it consumes prey, which will cause it to gain opacity and become visible to the naked eye. The entity's exact size is unclear, with measurements taken through captured footage estimating a length between 2.1 and 2.3 meters. As with non-anomalous species of its kind, it possesses poor eyesight, oversized teeth, and a luminescent dorsal ray which features significant deviations from baseline. Its lure resembles an oil lantern and glows in a soft pink hue with qualities not dissimilar from neon tube lighting. This appendage emits a low hum and undulates in brightness, though its appearance does not fluctuate in terms of shade, which is observed as Baker-Miller pink in all cases, a color which has been observed to temporarily reduce hostile, violent, or aggressive behavior. The entity feeds primarily on large animals, largely humans due to its location. Despite having impaired vision, it is an adept hunter, moving at higher speeds in short bursts when prey is near, but tiring quickly. Due to this limitation, it prefers to position itself in an opportune location and attract prey, which it accomplishes with relative ease. The light that it emanates has been shown to adversely affect cognition in order to weaken and manipulate its prey, though the extent of this effect is unknown at this time. Immersive audio-visual hallucinations, mirage-like illusory manifestations, and behavioral expressions of fear, panic, distraction, confusion, and awe have all been reported, often resulting in victims unwittingly putting themselves in close vicinity to the entity for easy capture.
Well, we know
The
what that is.
hallucinations experienced as an effect of the entity are unique to the individual, and so contradictions in observed phenomena can be used to differentiate hallucination from reality. It's not known whether the anomaly's hunting behavior is because of a need to sustain itself, although prolonged lack of feeding has been shown to cause increased aggression and more intense manipulative phenomena over a larger area of effect.
Well, that answers that question.
Due to this, feeding efforts from personnel should be responsive, focusing on behavioral changes as a marker to plan accordingly. The entity first came to the Foundation's attention after the death of Hinata Ito on April 18, 2018. Akira Nakamura, who was with him at the time, reported the entity to the local authorities, where embedded Foundation agents quickly took notice of it and assumed control. Upon viewing Nakamura's phone recording of the event, it was determined that a monitored containment was necessary.
From the anime?
We're given a transcript of the recording, translated from Japanese into English. The footage begins with a tall male figure, Hinata, walking down a brightly lit, neon-drenched alleyway in Shibuya, Japan. He is laughing and noticeably intoxicated, and behind the camera, Akira is heard laughing as well. Hinata mentions how loud a buzzing sound is, although Akira replies that he doesn't hear a thing. They both continue laughing as the video pans around the alleyway, showing all manner of neon signs. Entries for love hotels, arrows pointing towards dark alleyways, and flickering store signs are prominently displayed in a wash of colors.
Pardon me.
As they continue down the street, the lights appear to change into a singular pink hue. Hinata remarks on the lights and wonders if it's some sort of love hotel thing, jokingly asking Akira if he wants to check into a love hotel with him. Akira laughs and says that some of these hotels are crazy, as one of their friends stayed in one that had dinosaurs and a whole pool inside of their room. Hinata, enthused, points towards a brightly lit pink neon arrow sign that is flickering violently, and says that they should follow it, as he has a good feeling about it. The footage continues, following Hinata down a dark offshoot alleyway. He stops in front of an empty storefront, with the only light permeating the windows being an ominous bright pink neon glow spilling from the back room. Hinata notes that the door is unlocked, but Akira says that he has a bad feeling about this, and that it seems sketchy. Hinata, however, is already opening the door, and steps into the room, making his way towards the beckoning light. He tells Akira to be a little adventurous, and so Akira cautiously makes his way in. The video pans around the room slowly as a garish display of pink wallpaper and matching paint covers the entire interior from floor to ceiling. Akira remarks on how pink it is and wonders who in their right mind would like this. He tells Hinata to not go too far in, as this place gives him the creeps, but Hinata's footsteps are heard somewhere in the distance, and his voice is distant. He yells for Akira to hurry up, as this place is like a funhouse. He wonders if it was a sex shop, or maybe storage for the love hotels, and his laugh echoes down the corridor. Akira enters the backroom hallway, finding the walls lined with mirrors of varying sizes, and the ceiling has a messy rope light snaking its way deeper into the building. As he turns to look at himself in the mirrors, the video picks up a faint shimmer and a quick static interference. The recording shows Akira suddenly frowning and shaking his head lightly, confusion showing on his face. Hinata isn't visible, but his voice can be heard distantly in the background, beckoning Akira to come down into the basement, followed by an abrupt, ear-piercing scream that falls into silence. The camera's view is then obscured as Akira rushes his way towards the stairs and downwards into darkness, calling out for Hinata. Footsteps are heard descending the stairs, and increasing static is heard, becoming louder as he approaches the bottom of the landing. A startled scream is then cut short as the camera falls to the floor. Shuddering breaths and whispered swear words are heard as the camera is shakily picked back up. Adjusting from the darkness and fall, the focus returns to a large, distorted neon blur and the silhouette of Hinata's deceased body. A fast, wet, snapping sound is heard as SCP-7533 devours the head and disappears as quickly as it appeared. Heavy breathing is then heard, and the hum of the light starts as they kick back on, washing the scene in a pink glow. The phone is hastily shuffled and turned off. In the aftermath, Akira was amnesticized, and the body of Hinata has been recovered and disposed of by Foundation personnel. I don't really have much of a conclusion to add on to this one, as it's simply an anomalous predator that is adapted to a somewhat specific urban environment, one awash with neon lights. The Foundation even doubts that they'll ever end up catching this thing, so it's just become a fact of life in the cities of Japan, where the Foundation really just tries to monitor it and maybe prevent a few deaths. As always, being a random civilian in the SCP universe is strictly worse compared to our universe, as there you can't even walk down a questionable back alley towards a love hotel without being devoured by a neon pink anglerfish.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I looked at y'all like I kind of missed it. Y'all hear that shit? He said him ain't got a conclusion. He don't really know what to say. Okay, well let's say there's a entity taking the form of an anglerfish swimming in the waters of the ethers in the air, in the alleys of such cities, and it's definitely going for your head. They on some symbiote shit, you know what I'm saying, like Venom and all them, you know what I'm saying, bite your head off. They definitely trying to get down like Venom, you feel me? Well, I got something to say. How about that? He ain't got nothing, we got something. So y'all, as you see, we're dealing with an anglerfish, and down there it says fishing industries. So bodies of water, all that good stuff there, you know what I'm saying? Cream, green, white, you know what I'm saying? These are shimmery colors of water at the same time, bodies of water, depending on the light and spectrum and the aperture. Secrets revealed, mysteries uncovered about this. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know center balance to hold that holds together eternal opposites. Now, I don't think the thing should be here on this realm. I think it needs to be, or if it's gonna be here, him need to have his ass in the water. You know what I'm saying? Angler, you need to go back down to the depths down there. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, cause you up here with the same, you got the same problem. Like you down there, you can't see, cause it's dark, and then you up here, and you still can't see, cause you been down there so damn long. That you shit just like this the whole time. See, there's something going on with people too. Take note. You've been asleep for so long, you don't want to wake up. And then when you wake up, you looking around like we did something wrong and we only woke up first. See what I mean? So we need the rest of y'all, you know what I'm saying, catch up so we can go ahead and stamp, sign, and deliver this thing, please. You feel me? We got you see that light coming in right there? Yeah. Photon. You know what I'm talking about? TikTok, you know what I'm talking about? Red October, mid-October, November-ish. It's a bird, it's a plane. Oh, more truth and more reveals and more exposure. I mean, don't be mad at me. I ain't do it. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't lie to y'all. I tell the truth, and that's why they shadow ban me. And that's why shadow law in the back. You know what I'm saying? With they real quick, like, you feel me? But anyway, y'all don't be walking down the alleys. Make sure you keep that well, see, I don't even know, man, because that seems like kinetic energy ain't gonna work with this thing. I'm not sure, but anyway, oh yeah, that's right, because I did remember that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. He said negative. He was being deceptive, apathetic, cruel. You know what I mean? So he can get on that ace, so he can eat you. You know what I'm saying? So he can eat that ace. That's all him trying to do. So him gonna lure you in, and we got a psychic right here. You feel me? So that's already dabbing in your mind. You know what I mean? So yeah. There it is. Okay, mates, head on the swivel. Don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected. You know what I mean? Do not let this world drive you crazy. You know what I mean? Pick up a book so we can keep our CT running. Listen. I got, man, I'm trying to tell you. I got some research. I got some more research to do. Yeah. Anyway, y'all be good out there. You know what I'm saying? Continue to vibe high. We need that green. Okay, stay in the green. You know what I'm saying? Go check out the Magneto's paws. You feel me? If you ain't did it already, you know what I'm saying? That go to NASA. Check that out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? For real. it's crucial. It's crucial. It's news been spreading around this place, you know what I mean? From the other side, from the other parts of the world, about all the things that's been going on, that's been about the weather and how it's really been affecting the people on the other side of the world, man. It's detrimental. You know what I mean? And they kind of over here, they kind of you feel me? So check it out. Peace.